Hello everyone and welcome back to Farm Simulator 22. We're back here on No Man's Land with Grober Games. So last month we ended up getting a bunch of sorghum planted. We got all our corn planted. We got manure hauled. We got the cattle fed, so that way we won't have to worry about handling them this month. So we got quite a bit of things to do this morning. We got all our corn starting to pop up now along with our sorghum, and we got to get out there and start getting nitrogen applied to them. So we'll be breaking out our self-propelled sprayer and actually putting it to quite a bit of work today. But first, we're gonna go out and get started, get the headlands done first here for beans today. We're in our first field, and then we'll start heading out we'll come back and take care of the sprayer. We also took care of a bunch of minor tasks that I should have taken care of a little bit sooner, if I'm gonna be honest with you, like getting all the silage unloaded from last season yet into the silo and stuff like that. But our plan is this month is that we're gonna hammer out beans. Hopefully we'll get all the beans hammered out this episode and get all the nitrogen applied to both our sorghum and the corn this episode as well. Because I'm planning for us to next month to get us to head out and get all our weed control. As you can tell, it's starting to come up, but with us having a sprayer that actually can drive over the corn now when it gets into the later stages, we'll be fine to get to them a little bit later. Oh, nope. I forgot to change the crop there. That was almost bad. There we go. That's better. Would have been bad if I went through the whole episode planting corn. We would have had a lot of corn to harvest this coming year, but I'm kind of excited not to have as much corn to harvest this coming season. Like I said, right now I think the plan is as soon as we get some extra income coming in our way here, because we'll have some furniture to sell, some planks to sell as well, that I plan for us to put up a new silo on the main farm, and then I think we're going to invest into another piece of property and set up a diesel production plant for us, so that way we can have our own little fuel supply out here on the farm. I'm hoping that we won't have to buy any more fuel. I haven't tried playing with the mod yet, so we'll see. We're going to see how that works out firsthand here when we get that facility up. I imagine we could put some diesel in our barrel and then sell off the rest, and maybe we can get some other facilities set up out here as well, so that way we can start bringing a little bit more life to this land, this map, so to speak. I haven't really ever done something like this series before, so I'm still trying to get a feel for it, so to speak, with how to like balance everything out. Like right now, I feel like we got enough farming stuff going on that we could afford to spend the next year or so with our investments putting into other production structures and bring a little bit more life to this map right now. So if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to throw them out there, because like I said, I'm still kind of getting used to this whole giant sandbox, make it your own type thing. And so far I've been enjoying it. The only thing I still don't really enjoy is doing all the logging. Granted, we haven't done as much logging than when we first started. Basically, we just do enough to keep the sawmill full and such, and we actually haven't replanted trees for a while, so we're not quite moving lumber quite like we used to. I think for the most part, with the way this map's designed, I kind of want to leave most of these like little patches of trees like so alone, just because I feel like it adds a little bit of character to the map. But we'll see what happens. Maybe there'll be an area I want to clear out and put up a bunch of facilities and such like that. Like I said, I think right now, right now, my main plan is, as of right now, is that, like I said, we'll buy another piece of property and invest into a diesel production facility. So that way we have something we can start putting, what's the word I'm looking for? We could start planting some other crops as well, just to help start producing some biodiesel and such. And we could start putting some of our grain towards that instead of us outright selling it, and maybe make a little more off some of that product as well. I think one thing that would be nice, as soon as we get that diesel production facility, see if we can get someone to come out here with a fuel station or something. That way we can maybe get some people to stop off from the main highway, get some fuel, start getting some interest of bringing folks out here to this unconquered land, so to speak, and just making it our own little area series and such. But right now, I think we'll get into the time lapse here, just because I don't have much else going on to say about this series right now. Like I said, our big goals right now today is that we're gonna get all the beans planted today here. If we got time, or after we get done applying nitrogen to everything as well, we might try to get some of our equipment cleaned up and put away. I know our yard's getting a little bit of a mess with all the cultivators hanging out. We still got the drill sitting out there as well. I will have to get this planter cleaned up and put away as well, but we'll jump into the time lapse here finally, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
Some change just to call you mine.
All right, everyone, this is where we're going to start wrapping up today's episode. We got quite a bit done today. We're just finishing up getting all the rest of our tillage equipment put away. We got all our planters washed up and put away for this for the season for now. We'll be pulling that drill back out later, so that didn't want to get that tube buried away in the back there. I think, like I said, I think these fields here we're going to just bring in back into the regular crop rotation, even though I know I said they're not the best yielding fields, but we might as well make the most of them while we can type thing here. Otherwise, I think we had a fairly successful session. I think next month we'll be working on getting a lot of our products moved and sold, and then we'll also be going out to start spraying for weeds in all our fields. We'll have quite a bit of spraying to do, but as you can tell, it didn't take us long at all to knock all the fields that needed nitrogen. And let's take a peek here. Looks like for the most part everything's looking pretty good, except maybe this field here. You tell that some of the manure provided a little bit more nitrogen than we actually needed there, but that's gonna happen every once in a while. Looks like I think this coming year these fields are gonna need to be resampled here. And as you can tell, when experimenting, I found out the hard way that we have to turn on the crop sensor every time when we get into that sprayer to start spraying nitrogen, because you can kind of tell here that we're lacking some nitrogen. So it's going to be interesting to see what this field does for yield-wise this season. But we'll find that out in the next couple months. But if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe so you can stay up to date to the latest series. Above all else, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And most of all, thanks for watching.